Hello everybody, this is Source Codex, aka Jazz Fusion Guy, and this is going to be a quick video on how do you get rid of a 30-year-old Crape Myrtle stump. Now, earlier today I cut all these long tall branches off. And this crepe myrtle was really planted way too close to the corner of the house. It had grown all the way up towards the gutters. I had pruned it back to a height of about right there. And the growth that was coming in this spring, it was really crappy looking. And the more I thought about it, and the more my wife and I talked about it, we said, you know, this thing's got to go. So earlier today, I dug out around this monstrosity, and I hit it with the jet of water, and let the water flow away from the stump just so I could see what I was facing. You know, I've got these roots here and this one here, and you can see the various roots as they come out. And this is not, I'm telling you, this is not loose by any means. It's like in there like concrete. I don't really know the nature of crepe myrtles, even though I'm a forestry major. It's a tree I never studied, woody tree I never looked into. All I know is how not to prune them. Some people in the South might think, that'll be a good prune job. It'll come out really nice. No. But that's a whole nother story. So the next videos, I will show you how to get this stump out of the ground, or at least get it down below ground level so it can be covered with dirt. And yeah, I know it's going to send up a whole lot of sprouts and whatnot over time. But I also know if you spray those suckers with Roundup or break them off at ground level, it's pretty easy control. Alright, that's enough for now. We had heavy rains over the night, so the ground here is fully saturated. After breakfast and my coffee and whatnot, I will be back out to lay into this. Well, it's a good morning to work, still being in the 70s. And here's a few of the things that I'm gonna recommend you have. I'm going to use a Sawzall, and then this nice little handheld chainsaw, which will work. Just put a new blade on it. Thank you, my dear wife, for that toy. And an axe is going to come in handy, and a mattock here, and a bulb shovel for getting in tight places, backup battery for the Sawzall, and something I just found out about a few weeks ago when I was busting up railroad ties. This is a wedge that I got at Tractor Supply. It's a 4-pound wedge. It's called a twisting wedge. And man, this thing does the job. As you sledgehammer it in, which I've got my nice Cobalt sledgehammer, it really rips into wood and tears things up. And it's easy to knock it out if it appears like it's stuck. 4-pound twisting wedge, I can't think of the name of the company that makes this puppy, but you might key in that number, twisting wedge AE23 Tractor Supply, and then it'll come up. It's got a brand name, Earth this or Green this. It's whatever Tractor Supply brand is. And the other thing I recommend when you're doing crap like this is have a good pair of sturdy work gloves. And even though it's nice weather, I am not gonna wear shorts because stuff starts flying when you start cutting and hammering and digging, and I don't need my legs beat up. The other thing, which you can't hear now because I don't want copyright problems in this video to lose its monetization, I will be listening to some music today. Good for smashing up a stump on my Bose Bluetooth speaker. I hate the girly color, but hey, it was given to me by a nice lady, and I'm not going to complain about free. Okay, let's get to work. The dirt around these roots that I want to cut, the water loosened things up from my hose yesterday, and the rain did too, but it is back here. I've got my wood cutting pruning blade on. Alright, that's one. Two. 3. Let's see about this one here. Sometimes you have to cut under a root. There we go. On this, and it did not move whatsoever. I've cut all the big roots out and dug out a lot of dirt, and check this out. We got a little movement, and from this side we got a little more. Let me get a lever, a long lever, and see what I can cause to affect. Put this down very low. Still filming?
Yeah.
All right, let's try this side. Oh, very good. Now we'll try this side. May not need that wedge after all. Okay, moment of truth here. Alright, looks to me like that puppy is ready to rock and roll. Ugh. Check her out. Done deal. Now all we have to do is get it out to the street for the town to pick her up. Bamboo rhizomes that I dig up that have a lot of soil. I'm going to get rid of the soil on this. It'll make it easier to pick up, a lot less weight, and then I'm not giving away my nice soil from my yard. I'm keeping it for use next time around. Okay, that is good enough. Well, here is the scene of the crime, and we are all ready to plant another species of plant here. In fact, I just got off the phone with the local nursery, and we're really happy with the oak leaf hydrangea we got from them. So we are going to go with another oak leaf hydrangea here, or a different hydrangea. I think it's called Piculata Starlight variety, and either one will be happy here. We'll be picking that up later on today. So, just to wrap her up, wasn't a lot of work getting that out. Felt like a lot of work, but it came out pretty quick. I've got these nice leftover trunks here from the Crape Myrtle. Do something with some way, somehow. I already used one as a tool. And like I said earlier, I sort of recommended that you have a wedge, split that trunk, that stump open if I needed. I didn't need to. I never used this guy. Never used my axe or the sledgehammer. Just used some shovels, sawzall, and the mattock, and the lever, this guy here. Now it's good to go. Okay, all's left now is go buy the new plant and clean this area up, and it'll look nice, and it will look a whole lot better than that ugly crepe myrtle. Frankly, crepe myrtles are such a ubiquitous plant in the South. To me, they're not all that beautiful, and actually I may get flack about this. I think they're kind of boring. But that's it for now. This is Source Codex, aka Jazz Fusion Guy, signing off. Thanks for watching. Well, this is a little bit of an addenda where we had that terribly ugly old in the wrong place crepe myrtle. We now have in the right place a hydrangea paniculata sweet starlight. Get 3 different flower colors throughout the year. Now I consider that quite the improvement. Ta-da!